to the First Off In My Opinion podcast.
You know how we do.
Tom Swoop.
Turn this up. Turn this up.
All right, this is First Off In My Opinion. This is Tom Swoop. I got my homeboy Tremayne in the studio today. What's up, Tremayne? You came to talk shit. Talk it.
Oh, man.
I was so already for that. That's the whole thing.
Hey, man. Shit talking. I got you this week in fantasy. That's a guarantee win right there. Damn, my bench is pretty shitty right now. Hey, man, I'm going to win.
All right, question.
What's that?
Give you a question.
Okay.
You give me your immediate answer.
All right, cool.
Why do high-functioning black women feel like they cannot find a man?
Because they've been in their masculine frame so long and they don't know how to be put into their feminine because they've been strong for so long and can't nobody actually be equipped to put them in their feminine energy.
Is that a male problem or a female problem?
Society problem.
But I see most dudes trying to be on social media analyzing these women. And I know, and then it's like they get offended because all the women did do is jump on them. And they pan together and they jump on them, and then that guy, he's like, you know what? This why don't nobody fool with y'all. So it's like everybody's argument is valid, but is it helping us or hurting us?
It's too much damn pandering. We always got these dudes right now who want to be like the quote unquote the next Derrick Jackson, like be you. Mm-hmm. Like social media is so fun to me right now, but it's so annoying because everybody keep doing all this other shit that's unauthentic. Be yourselves. Everybody doing shit for attention. Like that's not how you really be the person you are when you go in the bathroom when you look in the mirror. Mm-hmm. At 4:45 in the morning, be that person at 2 o'clock. Why switch up? Because it's fun. Social media fun for me now because I troll everybody. I just sit back and look at everything. I'm like, fucking lying, this bullshit you be doing. It's hilarious because it's like, I know you. This is not you. Stop doing this shit.
But to be fair, true, everybody does this. And then, like, I'll see, okay, I just had a talk with somebody last night. Mm-hmm. The young lady I counsel.
Okay.
I had to tell her, I was like, look, sis, you don't like to be over-sexualized. Mm-hmm. You don't like when men approach you sexually. But all you do is post sexually charged images. And she's like, what do you mean? And then I was like, I was like, you're a little immature about it. And then she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the fact that you saying, what am I talking about?
Lets me know how immature it is.
Right. Because it's like, you clearly see in this video, you panning the camera around your body, showing off your butt, your waistline, your boobs, all this stuff. That's nothing but sexually charged energy you putting out in the world. And so when somebody responds to it, mm-hmm, you can't then be like, why are they responding to me like this?
Look at the demographic. Look what you're trying to do. Look how you market yourself. See, women be thinking, that's the thing. The real women and quote unquote the hoes, you know who's who because they type dance the same line. And it's like, come on, man. Like everybody doing auditions for trying to be something they not, but it's just like, why do women want attention so much? Like, what is it? Like, why do women thrive off just like to be seen? Like, why do you got to be seen so much? Because in my time of when I was actually out here, the laid back women is always the best ones because they don't market themselves. Because you think all them chicks doing that, it's a character flaw. Like, who hurt you to make you feel like you always got to be out there to market you?
I always be saying in my head, I'd be like, the one person, because the thing is, I think she's honest, mm-hmm, when she's oblivious to why she's doing it. But I think what it is she's trying to get the attention of the one person that she wants to look at her. But then she's not looking at, okay, yeah, the world can see what you're doing.
Facts.
And it's scary because I got a daughter.
I got two.
You got daughters. You know, and I look at my daughter, and the one thing any man with a daughter will tell you, any real man with a daughter will tell you, is that we would never want our daughters to be in a position where they were mentally vulnerable to a man.
Man, that's that type of shit keep you up at night. Because I'm used to thinking, having like, I was wild when I was out here when I was younger. I used to do all type of bogus bullshit, and the guy had got the best sense of humor. Like Nas said, the coolest file breakers or hard breakers in the world, God gets you back, man. You had first as little girls. That line stuck in me because it's like, damn, I got 2 daughters, and I look how I was running around here, and I be looking. Man, I'm not about to let these little dudes be impressing my dog with simple shit. Like, come on, man. Like, that's nothing right there. But it's just like, the dating, like, being married is cool because we're on a different side of it. But, like, the dating got to be trash nowadays. Because I be looking at it like, that works? Like
It is.
this shit is bad.
I make sure my daughter got money in her account.
Yes.
I make sure if she wants something, she reach out to me, or we set up some kind of, incentive system so she can earn it and get whatever she need. I never put my daughter in a position where she gotta feel like she gotta ask or be something for financial gain. And I think a lot of women don't understand that. And I think women be grown as fuck and they still be acting like little kids about money and finances. Like, there's no reason you 20, 25, 30, 35, 30, you worried about somebody buying you lunch, buying you dinner, buying you all this stuff. For what?
Exactly. Why? Because just because, women in their value, then you feel just because they're a woman on some situations, they deserve certain things. Case in point, I'm telling you, I seen some nasty shit yesterday. I'm at the gas station with the sheets. I look over, it's a chick out there pumping the gas. But her dude
in the car.
He in the car rolling the blunt. The gender roles is fucked up now because it's like, me personally, can't no woman do nothing for me except feed me. Only thing I tell my wife, just make sure I eat. Everything else, which I need, I provide, I get it. I'm a man. I will be tired, lose sleep to provide, make sure I do what I gotta do for the family. But it's like, can't no woman just take care of me. That shit is nasty. And dudes really be okay with that. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like, the roles is reversed. Like, the chick used to roll the blunt for the dude while he pumped the gas. Dude in there rolling, and she just sitting there pumping the gas. I'm like, that's gross.
I think part of that is, and this, I don't know how old you are.
36.
You 36?
Yep.
All right, so my mom was a single mom.
Mine too.
My dad did stay around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if it was ever like, yo, I'm gonna call you daddy, it meant something.
Oh, yeah.
That does not mean anything to these young niggas now. I'm gonna call you daddy, like, where?
That car, Corey, fuck him. What are you gonna do to me?
Exactly.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. And the line, I'm gonna call your daddy, used to mean something.
Nothing.
It means nothing to this. And that's the problem with this generation.
And that should be crazy because it's like, dads matter. Like, now that I became a father, the only thing I ever wanted to be in life good was a dad. My dad died when I was 12. My dad had a heroin problem. My dad did drugs. So it's like, the longing and missing of not my dad being around and not having that shit and not being there is fire and the fuel, because I used to be jealous of my friends because they had dads. I'm like, damn. Like, I always wondered what that felt. And then, like, as a kid, like, now that I'm older, I can be vulnerable to talk about it, because I used to wouldn't talk about it because it used to bother me. Being black, man, we don't say this shit hurt my feelings or I'm hurt by this, like, because we grown to be tough. Like, the shit, you cry in the shower or you got that one person you vent to, but that's it. That's as far as it go. So, like, I got older, I'm like, that shit really bothered me. This, like, I got childhood traumas, and I realized what made me get to where I am right now and what stems of why my whys. And that's the thing, as far as piggyback on the women, once you know your whys, everything will fall into play, because you'll know why I keep making the same damn mistakes. Because I be thinking, it ain't too many real niggas around here no more to just tell women, see, the thing is with me, I call out wild bullshit. Why you doing that? Like, why are you doing that? What's the purpose of you doing this? What you looking to gain from the attention of the steps you make to move? Because you backwards balling. Like, nowadays, I be looking at chicks like, you're pretty and everything, because I scroll my timeline, but it's like, look at the market and look at how you market yourself.
Yeah, and then my thing is, you marketing yourself to a caliber of men
that don't even want you, that you don't even want.
You don't even want these dudes, and all you doing is putting out sexual energy to them. So all they really want from you is sex.
Exactly.
They have anything else you bring to the table has no value. None. And so I was just on another podcast over the weekend, and the question was posed: can you vent to a black woman?
Ooh.
And
that's
listen.
Cause man, if you weaponize that shit against a black man,
listen, that was the first thing that brought up. I was joking. I was like, absolutely not, because and it's so many different levels to it. But exactly what you said first,
man.
When a man is in a space where he can vent to you and you weaponize anything of it, it's over. He will never bring anything to the table again,
ever.
With that being said, you married. How long did it take you
to be vulnerable
enough to vent?
Ooh.
Are we even there yet?
Yeah, we there.
Okay.
My wife has seen me, I can tell you, my wife has seen me cry a total of probably 3 times in the whole time we've been together. And it's like, when it's like, damn, I really, in mid-cry, I'm cognizant in mid-cry, like, damn, I'm really actually allowing myself to see me like this. And she see me and she was like, it's okay. And it felt like, and I told her, I said, the thing I love about you the most, I'm safe with you. Like, I can be vulnerable enough. I can tell you the things that make me sad. I can tell you the shit I don't like. Like, me and my wife is cool. Like, we roast each other. Like, that's really my nigga for real. Like, I could be like, your mom full of shit. She's like, fuck your mom too. Like we can crack jokes like that, but like being vulnerable, oh yeah, that's one thing I liked about her the most, because I can actually be myself and I can tell her like, I don't like when you did this right here. I mean, I'm married to a black woman. If you not a black woman, they gonna get their shit off. But it's like, she don't do that. She real good on making sure the mentals be good. Like, if it's a disconnect, we not rocking. Hey, that shit ain't, come here. Let's talk about this.
Now, with that being said, you have a high level of emotional intelligence and it being able to communicate. The problem is a lot of black males can't. So it's like, that comes out in different forms. That non-communication, that non-emotional intelligence, that comes out in violence, that comes out in disagreements, that comes out in arguments, that comes out in immaturity.
Yes.
So you vent to the wrong person and then it's thrown back to you. Like if you come to your girl and you like, just really, having like some emotional moments and and then she turn around and be like, well, I need a man who can protect me, and it just you know what I'm saying? You understand?
I want to look. You already know what's going. It's like, how you going? Wow, okay.
But that's why I don't
hurt. That's happened before.
Exactly. But I don't feel like women know the daggers. And then it's like, you want a man to communicate, but then if he communicate and you say some stuff like that, it's over. Yeah. It's over. And it's like, or you just gonna get the hard answer every time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dry. And the thing is, it all piggyback. We gotta start helping each other heal from all the systematic of everything, from like the domino effect, from origins to slave and bad. Cause like, think the shit we was taught by some of the older dudes is toxic and shit. Like, I've been looking at the OGs, the raised old guys, and listen, I'm like, I look back now like, that was some terrible fucking advice you gave me, because it's like, that makes no sense, whatever. Like, the biggest thing I was taught was, you don't cry. Not saying I'm a big crier, but it's like, we human. All the shit that men carry and all things we've seen in life and everything we experiences, that shit has to come out, because it's gonna make you terrible. Like, I'm a real big advocate for like counseling and having a person that you could like, you pour into and they pour back at you, you make them deposits. Because it's like, if I'm mentally not good, I have to have somebody, like, I can't hold problems in. That shit's not gonna work for me. If something bothering me, I gotta get this out within like an hour. Because it's like, when the voice get too loud in your head, where the shit can't come down and I have to talk and I gotta articulate myself, I gotta have that person I can talk to. Because man, that shit, when the voice is like,
let's back up just a minute. From when you got with your wife, how long was it before she had the key to that door?
Let me see. I've been knowing her since I was 17. I'm 36. I say about, probably after we had my son. So about 2017.
So it was, what, about 10 years?
Yeah. Because we had broke up in like my early 20s and we got back together. So this time around was like a real relationship, because I remember before we didn't live together, I lived away. So then we moved together and she was like, oh, so you think you just about to come home when you want to? And then it's like, she like, no, nigga, we don't come home at 3 o'clock in the morning. We come home at a certain time. And it's like, this shit I had to learn, because like, I live with my mom. I did what I wanted to do. So like, living with a real woman.
Married by a single mom?
Yep.
Helped you or hurt you?
Man, it hurt a lot. Because I realized a lot of shit I learned, man, man, you doing it today. But it hurt a lot, because so much shit, like, I realized I wasn't equipped to be like the man that I am now. Like, my wife, for real nigga, she didn't help me grow and be so much better as a man. Like, there's so much shit as far as like being accountable shit. The biggest thing she taught me was accountability. I love that shit now, because now you can never tell me you're too busy. That's an excuse. If you want anything, there's always time to make time for anything that you deem important and value. Because she used to call me on my bullshit. Like, I haven't been a perfect person, but I've been fucked up. She like, no. Like, the accountability, because now I was like, no, hold everybody accountable. She done got me better on my finances. She done got me better on my spirituality. She done got me better as a person. Like, I attribute like all the success of everything I do moving forward to my wife. That shit is caliber right there.
And I told this girl one time, she was like, well, what are you looking for, Tom, in a woman? And I was like, you know what? I'm looking for a woman I can pick up and wear on my head like a crown. And she was like, what does that even mean? I was like, yep, you not for me. All right, then I'm behind that. You don't get it. And when you find a woman that empowers you, you empower her, the connection, the partnership, you know what I'm saying, becomes more paramount than all the superficial stuff. People, oh, he too short. I can't do a short man. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, he don't make it up. When you in true covenant,
don't matter. That shit don't matter.
There's power in it. And I'm telling you, when it's you and your woman versus the world, you can build upon that, and you can build anything. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people have never had that, so they don't understand that.
Yeah.
And allowing yourself to be educated by your woman, not questioning it, oh, you can't tell me what to do, you're a woman. But it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, the best thing you can have in your team is a friend, is a woman. Women gonna have your back more than any nigga ever will. They gonna keep it real with you. But if she love you and you can put her feminine and she really trusts you, oh man, you gonna get a whole different side. It's like when you unlock a PlayStation achievement, when it comes up on the screen, it's like, yeah, you done did some different shit right there.
Yeah.
And I be telling dudes, invest in women, make women your friends. Like when you get to a certain age and maturity, like you ain't gotta fuck every girl. And you their friend.
Look, you would notice like I have a lot of female friends.
Me too.
And the one thing I would never ever do is violate our friendship based upon sexuality. So like my girls that I may deal with or something like that, they don't never have to question my female relationships because I value it so much. I would never want to mess up that situation and not be able to have that person as a friend because I got horny one night.
Yeah. And then like when y'all see each other, that first link up out there where it's like, shit, I can't look her in the face no more. Cause like now the damage is,
I done seen her booty in the air. It's over with.
yeah. It's like, what we gonna do now? Like I know, like so at this point where we're gonna go with it. But yeah, maturity, like getting older. See, the thing is, men and women gotta go back to being friends and stop looking at each other as like we not beefing, we equals. Like the healthy dynamic, because everything is so skewed now. Like man, like.
But I think that's programming though. Like I think that's the big time programming. That's what I kept saying on the other show was like this whole conversation that high functioning black women can't have men who make low money, like Tyler Perry was saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It don't.
If you have a healthy dynamic that works for you and your household, that's what's paramount. That's what matters most. They're trying to get you to disqualify this black man so that therefore you stay single, he stay single, we stay down. That's literally it. That is nothing but programming.
Still designed to keep the black family apart. Because you think about it, like, okay, I got some stuff for you right now, because you're a little older than me, but it might be different. How many of your friends you know right now that know that their parents is married?
What you mean?
How many of your friends you know that their parents are married?
Didn't know?
I'm just saying, how many of your friends that you have right now that their parents are married?
Ooh.
See? Yeah.
I only have two. I only know two.
Out of my friends, I think maybe Nicole's parents is married, Cam's parents is married, his wife.
3.
Yeah.
Cause I know.
Yeah, because it's like I know under 10.
And that's you absolutely right. But then the thing is, we live in a day and age where, it's okay not to be married. It's okay not to be in a healthy situation, because it's like if it's a whole bunch of people who single, and I push out this propaganda, it's okay to be single.
Is it really though?
Is it really? We weren't even designed to be by ourselves like that.
Yeah.
Anybody who lives in isolation,
anybody said they want to be single was bullshit to me. That's the biggest bunch of crock of bullshit. Because think about it. Everybody wants to be loved and wants to feel the compassion and love by somebody. Who the fuck want to go home every day by themselves?
Yeah.
Fucking dog. You want to have the opposite sex companionship. You need that shit. It's needed for the soul.
I look at older couples a lot, and I look at them and they become like, I know a couple right now who never was a couple, but became a couple because of their age. So they didn't even start getting together until they was like 60.
Oh, that's nice.
And they like 12 years in, and they work in perfect unison.
Oh, man.
Because, you know what I'm saying, when you older,
y'all want the same things. Y'all want somebody to talk to. You want to come home to somebody. You want to feel stimulation. And I mean,
when you... This is what I be trying to tell a lot of women. I'll be like, your 40-year-old self is letting your 30-year-old self determine what your 70-year-old self gonna be doing. And that 70-year-old woman, go to any nursing home. Just if you think you making all the right decisions, go to a nursing home and talk to a 70-year-old woman, and she gonna tell you everything you messing up on.
Yep. You know where women be going wrong? I be noticing the things they be doing with relationships. At some point in time, you got to grow the fuck up on the needs you want. Like, you can't be in your mid-30s still on the bad boy. Grow up. That shit is over with.
But you got to think, it's more programming. You can have whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you don't find it, it'll eventually come.
Because Cause you want
That doesn't work.
like it'd be crazy because I be looking at chicks like y'all be wanting niggas that can't be grandpa with you. Like he's good for the time being. It's not no motherfucker you can spend 30, 40 years with.
Listen,
He's a right now. It's a minute rice nigga. Like you want motherfucking pot roast. Get you a James. Get you one of them giant hairy niggas who gonna be there. He might be a little ugly. He might got a little things around the edges, but goddamn it, pour in that motherfucker. Make it be what you want him to be. Quit looking for the instant grits. Goddamn, do the leg work. I hate that shit.
A football analogy. One of them football players for the Raiders was like, Josh McDaniels is trying to bring the Patriot way to the Raiders. But have you seen our fans?
Man, that's let it work.
That's never gonna work here.
I can serve this shit. It's terrible too. Look,
Very terrible.
Terrible, right?
Listen, and I told that guy, I was like, you know what? I'll comment under the thing. I was like, this is the best analogy I've ever seen because I've seen you trying to bring a culture to a situation that is revolting against the culture. It's like literally you looking at the numbers and saying, okay, women outnumber men 7-1, 8-1, but you gonna be a woman and disqualify all these men. You're gonna disqualify half these men because they 5'5". He can have a master's degree, $1 million in the bank account, but since he 5'4", 5'3", he can't. He too little to get on the rock.
Okay, man, he can change your life, make your life better. He can be everything you want, but just because he don't meet the height requirements.
Yeah. Lady told me today, left too funny. She told me today. She was inboxed me on Facebook. She was like, "You must be like 5'4", 5'3". And I was like, she was like, "Why do you say that?" He was like, "You sound like a short man." And I was like, "You right." I told her, I'm like, "You right. You got me. I'm 5'2" with it. I'm 6'3". So
Exactly.
but
I'm 5'6". I really have a short dude.
but it's like when you disqualify all these men and then complain about the dating pool.
That's why you're gonna be an old lady with castles gonna die by yourself because you got fucking skewed ways of shitty judgment and you need to grow. You need to quit being ignorant in your ways and mature because you think about it. If you keep going to be a certain age, you keep peeling back and it's like you keep doing the same things, you get the same results. When are you gonna roll the dice and do something different?
It's called insanity.
And we're back.
All right, man. Yo, man, this conversation is what we got to do again. Definitely got to get you back on it. Hey, so I will want to tell people, if you follow this man on Facebook, he gives these daily nuggets every so often on his Apple Notes. Literally gospel. Like some of the stuff be like,
you know the funny story about it, how I started my dude is like, how you do it? I woke up one day, I went to go sit on the toilet. I was putting the herbal essences in the air, having a meeting of the minds, and I just started writing out shit. I just started thinking in my head, and then I was just like, I could really do something with this.
you really could.
And I did this like every day. Like I ain't been on Facebook about a couple of weeks, but it's like I take little breaks. I just be want to get away, but it's really just be humorous. I really be sitting there like, oh shit, I gotta write this down. And then it's like I got 10. Like right now, I'm gonna show you something. Like look, I ain't even put them out, but it's just my mind still keep working. Look at this. Dead ready.
Look, that I'm telling you. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook. My name is just Tremayne, single Tremayne. On Twitter, my name is Mr. Vulgar Villain. On Instagram, fucking fantastic _ at the end. Oh, I also do this real cool playlist thing. It's really great. I'm kind of been doing it for the last 3 years. I just want to share vibes with everybody. If you look up me on Apple Music, it's just Tremayne, but my playlist series is called The Playlist About Nothing. I'm on volume 160, so every Friday I got music for you. Tap in. Hey man, shoot me a message. I got some humorous anything you want to talk about, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for the people, man. Just try to be a public servant for everybody.
I appreciate you coming on.
This is fun. I gotta do this again.
For sure.
Appreciate it, bro.
This is First Off in My Opinion. I'm Tom Swoop, and we out.
It's so fun. But yeah, because I was looking forward to like doing the podcast by myself.